Okay, this might be a little bit blurry. I'm using a different camera again. It says the finished rib sections on it here. So you can see that pretty well. I think those ones turned out pretty good. So right now I'm working on this under carapace. I've already done it once and I ripped it all off because I didn't like it, but if you can see here what this one kind of looks like so far. There's a few pieces you'll notice on carapace. The most obvious one is that there's these multiple levels. So you'll start at the furthest one down and add on top of them. Another thing is that they all have this line going down the center, so they all kind of come to this central peak. And the third one, which is probably the least noticeable, is that there's a slight up at the very end. It goes down and the very point of it kind of curls up a little bit. So that's what we're going to be doing with all of these here, and I'm going to go ahead and make some more carapace. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. I added a few more last night, and I'm going to do a brief tutorial on how to make one piece of this carapace. The rest are pretty much all the same, so yeah, nice view there. Okay. First you want to rip off a small piece here. This is going to be kind of hard to see, but this is all I've got right now. So, okay, I'm going to show you ever so slightly how to make one of these pieces of carapace. So you're going to rip off a kind of small piece here and get your fingers wet, and you're going to kind of want to squeeze it with these two fingers and push it in with this finger, which is there we go, which kind of makes like a triangular piece. If you look, it's a long piece, but the ends of it are kind of triangular. And then you're just going to squeeze it on the long ends. You may have to do this a few times to get the right shaped piece. This one's pretty good. And then you just carefully pull it to a point and pull the point out, like so. This is going to do a few things. It's going to spread it out a little bit thinner. It's also going to pull these curves into it, which a lot of the carapace and the Tyranid stuff curves outwards a little bit, but I like the way this looks better, so that's the way I've been doing it. Then you can go ahead and put it on here. Okay, and then right here, this is one of the important parts, is you want to pull this all down. Smooth that out and flatten it so that the next piece of carapace can go over it without sticking way up in the air. Remember to keep your fingers nice and wet. Pull it down on the sides. So you can always cut off the excess later. And then you take your knife and you just flatten the edges a little bit up towards that center crest. And that's pretty much it. And then you just pull up a little piece in the middle there.